Well, hi everybody. Welcome to our very first Hollywood Fridays here on the Kevin Kuretzky Show. For those of you that don't know, I live here in Honolulu, Hawaii, and I thought it'd be fun to tape outside, get our weekend started. So let's lift up these shades, grab my favorite cocktail, and let's get ready for Hollywood Fridays. We got beautiful trade winds here today, and I thought I'd tape outside. My favorite cocktail, of course, I have today a Kettle One with lemonade and some lemon. It's my summer drink and it's really refreshing. That's good. So, let's talk about some Hollywood stuff. But you know what? Wait, before we start, I'm going to break code for just a second before I start this. I want to show you something. I'm sitting here outside and right behind me, I'll be really upset if I don't show you, I have the Pacific Ocean right there here in beautiful Hawaii. I hope you can get a glimpse of that. I hope it looks good to you. It is beautiful here today. It's just beautiful. So let's talk about Hollywood Fridays and what it is. I love entertainment. I do. I love everything about it. So I've got my People magazines, one with J-Lo and Mark Anthony, and the other one with Amy Winehouse on the cover. And I've written down some notes, and let's talk about this week's Hollywood gossip. All right. So, seriously, let's start with Amy Winehouse. You know, I want to be honest with you. I was never a huge fan of hers, but I knew the girl had talent, plenty of talent. And what a shame it is and tragedy that her life ended at age 27. You know, though, I do hope she's at a better place. I read somewhere that her record sales are now phenomenally high and people are making money. But if you don't have peace in your life, what good is all that? So I do hope she's at peace. I hope wherever she is, she knows that she is loved. Her tragic life in some ways. You know, I heard last year in June, or last month in June, a couple months ago in June, she slurred her words on stage, had to cancel her European tour. I just really hope she's out of the pain, because that pain is all the same for each one of us. Amy, you will truly be missed, and I hope again you're at peace. All right. Let's talk about my favorite TV channel. I love Bravo, okay? I love it, and I love The Real Housewives. Let's start with The Real Housewives of New Jersey. It was Christmas time at The Real Housewives of New Jersey, and I want to tell you this. At Melissa's house, one of the Real Housewives, one of her daughters got a Play Mercedes. That Play Mercedes looked like it cost more than the car I have today. Now that's what I call a Christmas. At Teresa's house, Gia didn't feel well. So we were really lucky to see Gia get sick during the opening of the Christmas presents. You know, they always talk about editing on the shows. They couldn't have edited that out? The Manzo family, I'll tell you what, that's one family that would be fun to celebrate Christmas with. They look like they know how to do it right. They were opening presents, they went to dinner, and then they got to go to dinner with Alexis Ray Joel and her mother, Christy Brinkley. Something to watch. And then let's talk, okay, my favorite is The Real Housewives of New York. I love them. It was their second part to the reunion, and I had missed it the week before. So this week, the girls got together for part 2. I got to see part 1 and part 2 in the same night. Here's what I have to say. First of all, ladies, to be heard, you have to listen. And to listen, you have to keep your mouth shut. I don't think any one of them can ever refrain from jumping in when the other one's talking. However, I want to say this, Ramona, I love you, Ramona, I do. But you can't accuse people of going to AA if you're not sure, and you can't out someone like that if they are going to AA. You got to watch yourself, especially when you're the one with the wine glass every episode that's never not filled. Jill, you handled yourself like a lady, and you know what, Jill? I do believe you have changed. I do believe you're learning from your mistakes, because you know what? You actually admit to that you aren't perfect, and I love that in people. That's what the whole Kevin Kuretzky show is based on. Here's to you, Jill. Also in this week's People magazine was a story about Taylor Armstrong from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Taylor is getting a divorce from her husband Russell. When I saw this, I was not surprised, first of all. Oh, I'm gonna find it because I was excited to read it. For those of you that don't know what she looks like, I do have it. Okay, there she is. right there, leaving my abusive marriage, Taylor talks about. Taylor, you are going to be so much better off. Your husband, Russell, for those of you that watch Beverly Hills, I know you're going to agree with me on this. I hope you do. What a jerk. He never wanted to go to parties with her. He never wanted to be around her. He was never any fun. He always made her leave early. He criticized her. He always had this sourpuss look. Taylor, you and Kennedy, your daughter, are going to be so much better. I am so happy for you. You know what? Your life is moving on. If you want to come on the Kevin Kuretzky Show and talk about it, I'd love to sit down and talk to you about this. You are going to be better off. Speaking of divorces, let's talk about this one. J-Lo and Mark Anthony. Okay, we've got our J-Lo back. She's doing so much better without Mark Anthony. You know what? She's on American Idol. She's back to being sexy again. She's got those beautiful twins. She's beautiful. You're better off. She just celebrated her 42nd birthday in Miami, looking glorious. She was on a yacht. She looks beautiful. She actually looks like, from the pictures alone, that a weight has been lifted off her shoulders. So J-Lo, we're in your corner here on the Kevin Kuretzky Show. Here's to you, J-Lo. Keep it up, and thank God you're coming back to American Idol next year, because you know what? You were fabulous on it, and I am so happy to watch you week after week. Some other Hollywood news that came out this week: Nick Lachey and Vanessa Milano got married, and their pictures were in People magazine. So what, right? Who cares? Good for you. I hope you live a long and healthy life. Elin Nordegren, Tiger Woods' ex-wife, she's dating again. I'll tell you what, Elin, you know what? I hope whatever happens, you're happy, and I hope you get what you really want out of life. You deserve it. But just make sure they're there for the right reason. And the last thing I want to talk about is the Bachelorette got proposed to this week. That's right. She got proposed to. He knelt down. He gave her the ring. All right. I think, what, 2 bachelors and bachelorettes have ever made it? So I say this. Good luck to you. God bless you. Mazel tov. I think you're going to be on the cover of a People magazine, though, in a breakup. But it's just me. Anyway, I wish you the best of luck, kids. And to all of you, have a great weekend. Get a cocktail going. Enjoy the beautiful outside. It's summertime. We're having fun. This is a great way to start the week. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining me every day this week. And if you missed any of the 5 episodes this week, that's okay. Grab your family, your friends, your loved ones, and have a little Kevin Kuretzky party marathon. Watch the show on YouTube. What I know for certain is I have the best viewers around. You guys are awesome. I thank you for all your support, your love. It's amazing, and you're amazing. What I know for certain is you're the best. So I'll see you on Monday. We're going to start Magnificent Mondays. I'll see you then. Have a great day. And remember, we're all in this together. Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend.